All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Super Metroid Item Randomizer League race. We got a good one here tonight. Two teams going out here. We got Died at Ship on the left side, and we got Croc's Third Law on the right side. For Died at Ship, we got Scoopula and Count Cranberry. For Croc's Third Law, we got White Mage Becky and Exact Science. Should be a good one here tonight. This is another multi-world Super Metroid Randomizer. Crazy stuff. This is my first experience with this, and I've been watching these streams, and they get crazy. They get pretty bonkers for sure. But here we go. There's what we got is that Earthworm Jim over there and the Died at Ship. Thank you, Scoopula. That's going to be fun to watch this entire time. All right, so we're heading on down here. This is a multi-world, and they're going to start these off basically the same way. You're going to head down and see where Morph Ball is. Because we are playing 2017 throwback major minor split here, which means that there are certain major item locations that they're going to check, and then possibly some minor item locations they're going to check as well. But it's really all about the majors. That's what it's all about here. So heading on down, they're going to find Morph Ball either at the pedestal or over in the ceiling. Looks like it's at the pedestal for everybody here today. What I understand, Scoopula and White Mage Becky will be on the same seed. And then Count Cranberry and Exact Science will be on the same seed. The way multi-world works, if you're new to this here, but basically, each team member find items both for them and their teammate, which is an interesting way to play for sure. Like you just saw down there, Exact Science found an item for White Mage Becky there. So these items can be anywhere. I mean, you can have a situation where you're finding an item you need in Lower Norfair to do, for your partner's Meridia, your gravity suits down in Lower Norfair or something like that. So interesting situations that can pop up. Looks like our two majors down here were the Morph Ball and the E-Tank. And they are collecting everything here. So as far as miners go, it looks like they are in short supply a little bit here. No supers down there, the seed in player 2 yet, and no power bombs for the player 1 seed. So they're going to do a miner hunt here. I would assume that player 2 is going to check Old Mother Rain here just to see if there's maybe some power bombs for player 1 there. But yeah, player 1 has no choice but to go up and check a bomb Torizo. That's it. They need an explosive. I would assume they have to find something here to break a wall. A bomb, a power bomb, crew attack, speed booster. There's the other one. So no bombs yet for player 1. But I'm sure they'll get them soon. We've been watching these. This is probably the 6th or 7th race here in week 1 of this randomizer league. They're usually pretty quick. You're finding items left and right for each other. There's no item fanfares, so they immediately move on. They end up going pretty quick. Usually we see the winners sub-hour for sure. So you can see player 2 still looking for supers. Player 1 still looking for power bombs. And screw attack for their partner. So it looks like player 2 finds screw attack down at Bomb Torizo for player 1 for their partner. Is an interesting combination here. But you never usually see 2 miner hunts in these multi races. This is interesting. let's check what's over here in early supers here. There's the power bombs that we're looking for. White Mage Becky finds it back in back at early supers there. And getting a gauntlet check here from Scoopula. Now this is a major. Count Cranberry is going to go up there as well. This is a major, which is the first item here when they get through gauntlet. Could be something good. I believe it can't be a suit though, but it still could be something, something decent, high jump or something like that. Just an E-tank, so we're going to reset that. Oh, it can be suits in this. That's good to know. It's good to know. I know sometimes these major minors, they turn off suits in criteria. But, yeah, I like that. That's good. And, White Mage Becky just screaming through this here. All the way down to Edecoons already. Scoopula on the same seed made that gauntlet check. And speaking of which, there's our pancake suit right there. Where was that at? I totally missed that. Good. Or it disappeared, maybe. Oh, he must. Yeah, I missed what happened there, but I think that, not enough ammo to get out. It was at Gauntlet. So there you go. Speaking of which, suits at Gauntlet. So yeah, at least Count knows where it is, and you can always go back and get it when you need it. It's not quite necessary currently. Need another power bomb pack to get out of there anyway. Speaking of which, Exact Science did find a second power bomb back, so she'll be able to get out of there no problem. Yeah, 235. See that 235 check, even though it's a minor, ended up being pretty good for Exact Science there. So she'll be able to take that gravity with her. Whereas Count will have to do this backtracking thing later. Could be a problem in the end. Could, be not a big deal. Usually got to go up to Wreck Ship anyway, so it's not too far out of the way to hit up that gauntlet and grab that gravity later. We'll see. Now with speed, White Mage Becky and Scoopula can go down and check Waterway. This is a major in this. We can see what's over here. Oh, player 1, Varia at charge. Suits here. This is what I'm talking about. These seeds go very quickly, and especially with 4 screens to watch, it can be easy to miss these things. Speaking of suits, speaking of a seed that may go quickly, Charge has double suits there. Gravity and Varia. Varia at charge, Gravity at Waterway. Is an interesting suit arrangement there for player 1. Scoopula will find that as well very quickly. I don't doubt he will check Waterway. Assuming, I'm hoping. There's charge for player 1. Down there in early supers as well. So yeah, could be a very quick seed here. For player 1 at least. We'll see what's going on here for player 2. So with both suits and speed, I believe that player 1 is really just looking for ammo here. Some beams maybe would be good. Obviously, you can beat the game the way you are right now, but I guess they need a worst room item as well. So I'm sure they'll come up with something like that. But they're very close to go mode, and we're almost 10 minutes in. Minus ammo or beams, of course. So there's Scoopula heading into Big Pink there. White Mage Becky gonna check up here at Spazer. See what's up here. We have a little bit of a freeze up there for White Mage Becky. check what's going on there in a second. Oh, good. We're back. Not sure what was that spacer there, but possibly an E-tank or something. So Scupula is going to head down, I assume. Good. All right, it's going to grab both of those suits down there. That area here. And White Mage Becky going to go in and do some Meridia. It's an interesting choice. But I guess with gravity and speed, you can do it. You can finish it. So, I mean, you're here. Might as well. It's not a terrible decision. I appreciate the different routing a little bit, There's that gravity for Scupula there. It's going to check the wave gate over here. You get it? This is a tough one without high jump. It does this weird jump forward thing, which is interesting. Alright, wait, we got some Ice Beam there. That's pretty good. Ice Beam for player 1, which I believe we're still getting there. Exact Science will probably do that check as well. So, see that for player 1 as well. The Earthworm Gym sprite. It tickles my funny bone for sure. All right, so heading on down here. Let's see where Scupula goes. He follows in White Mage Becky's steps here, or if he decides to go down, maybe hit Creative first, and then head on down to Lower Norfair, or at least Upper Norfair, I suppose. White Mage Becky going down to check left Sandpit, which is a major in this. One of these items down here is a major. There's Becky's Ice Beam. Let's see who this major is in the Sandpits here. I don't know if Becky opened it. Not yet. Spazer. So, I mean, it's a beam, right? It's something. If you already have charge and you already are pretty close to getting ready to beat this game, you don't mind. You take a Spazer. Or was it? Oh, it was Spazer for player 2, wasn't it? Spazer for player 2. We're still looking for beams on the top part there. And it looks like Scupula's going to head down. Doing a X-ray check, Scupula. Give a really good way to get over there. Oh, no. Okay, thinks better of it. Wait, and a White Mage Becky looks like leaving Meridia, possibly just doing a couple easy checks over there. I understand the logic in that. Did a quick Mama Turtle check and a quick left Sandpit spec check. Not a bad idea, just to see what's there. Those are both mages, and they're pretty close to the entrance of Meridia there. But we'll have a boss fight pretty soon. We're gonna head up and fight Kraid here. Right, let's see. Alright, looks like Exact Science just filling up on power bombs. Perhaps. I don't know if she'll be doing an early X-ray check. Oh, looks like head back out. A dance from Cray down there in Count Cranberry. See if Becky can get the quick kill. She does. Very nice. Let's see what Kraid's holding here for player 1 screen. The E-tank for your partner. Alright, well, that's fine. You need those E-tanks. Good to have. I missed, but it was on player 2 seed at Crade. Let's see if we can figure out what that was. All right, so we're heading back out. And White Mage Becky has a lot of stuff already. So I'm assuming, if I had to guess, it's a reserve tank, thank you. If I had to guess, I would say that Becky's going to go down, do some Upper Norfair checks. There's a lot of stuff up there in Upper Norfair. And a lot of easy-ish checks with the loadout that she has right now. Another item there, Spring Ball, best item for player 2 for in Crade's Closet. There's Scoopula going for the kill on Crade there. Have another dance over there on Scoopula's screen. And for player 2, it is a energy tank in Crade's Closet for player 1. All right, and here's some checks. Oop. Here's some checks down in Upper Norfair, over on Croc's third law side. With speed, Becky can just run right through, whereas Exact Science gonna have to do a fancy mock ball to get through there. But Ice Beam is a major. They will not be going down below ice because that is only a minor in this. So a little bit of a troll there by the Ice Beam for Becky. All right, double ice check. X-ray for partner and Varia as well. There's our Varia location. So we have all 8 suits now. We know where they all are. Unfortunately, though, Count will have to go back up and get that gravity suit up there at Gauntlet. That is going to add some time. But, you know, like I said, you're going to head up there anyway to go to wreck ship. So if you can plan it appropriately, it might not be too big of a time waste. We'll see. Right. There's Count's spring ball there. Still looking for a worst room item for player 1. I believe they don't have one. So lower Norfair is going to be tough. Not to mention they'll have to do a high jumpless lava dive. So unless something good is over here at Bubble Mountain for player 1, or player 2 finds something in one of their locations to help them with this, is it's going to be a tough lower Norfair. It's not the best. You know, screw attack is great and all, but in there, you know, gravity jump. This. There you go. Spike suit. Love it. The lava dive, I forget. That's true. Lava dive with gravity jump is not too bad if you time it correctly. So yeah, that is true. But that worst room is going to be something that, I don't know. If I was me, I would probably think about not going out there quite yet unless I find something good. Large ice can freeze pirates. You can wall jump off of freezing pirates. See, these are the things I don't think of when you're playing the game. That's a really good idea. Yeah. It's a really good idea. Anyway, we're seeing Count head back up, grab that gravity suit because Count knows where it is. But Count did not go to Norfair, so Count does not know where Varia is, which happened to be over at Ice. So I'm going to guess that Count, coming up here getting that gravity, is going to actually go over and maybe do some wreck ship early, which we already know kind of might be a bust. I mean, there's not really a whole lot up there. Maybe plasma, you know, maybe that we might like. But I'm assuming that's what Count's going to do here. So we'll see if he follows through on that. Scoopula's going to go up and get what's over there at Ice Beam, which I believe was something for player 2, if I'm not mistaken. And another boss fight down here for an Exact Sciences screen. Charge ice, that's a good one. Low ice strats. One category I cannot do is low percent ice. It's rough stuff. Alright, come on, Exact Science. You got this. Oh, yeah, okay. Reset. Try again. Oh, okay. I get it. Alright, Scoopula's heading down here. Interested in what He's thinking here. Maybe he's going down to Croc. Nice quick kill from Exact Science. That's a double quick kill for Croc's third law. Love it. And it looks like Scoopio's going down to Croc here. Again, there's two majors down here at Croc. So it's not a bad idea. You still need that item for Lower Norfair to get you all the way through it. Well, I guess with Charge Ice you have it, but perhaps not as comfortable as another item might be. We'll see. Now Crabberry's heading out a gauntlet, just going out the way he came in, not deciding to go back down the left side, the back of gauntlet. Not a bad idea. I missed what was that Mage Becky's screen here. I believe she checked wave and speed, and I missed them both. I'm assuming nothing too crazy. Oh, looks like high jump. Possibly high jump was one of those spots there, because it looks like player 2 now has high jump. And this is a lot easier to watch when you're not forced to watch it. You know, it's a lot easier to pay attention to what's going on here. All right, let's see. That's Dead Croc. Up there on Scoopula's screen. High jump was Mama Turtle. Okay, thank you. It looks like Count is going to wreck ship. Now, like I said, got a whole lot over here that's going to be super helpful. You could find, well, you won't find Plasma over here. There's what didn't see speed. True. Yeah. Could be speed over here for player 2 in wreck ship. Could be screw attack. I'm not really seeing anything it could be, but again, Count doesn't know that because Count doesn't know that Varia was down there at ice. So we'll see what we find here. If Count makes a full clear on this, it's going to take some time, but you know, we'll see what's going on here. Meanwhile, Becky also checking Croc. I'm trying to picture the logic here. Player 1 high jump, I don't think we've found yet, right? There's a dead Croc for Becky. Scoopy's going to check the other major. Unfortunately, the other major down here is way at the end of Croc's area. Hopefully it's something good. We'll see. Scoopula going with the Green Gate glitch route, which is probably a little faster if you get it quickly, but you can definitely make the other route. You can make that jump with just speed and no high jump. You can make that jump through the bottom of Croc there. Right, just like Becky did. There's the high jump. There's the player. You were predicting it, right? You were seeing 1 minute into the future there. Player 1's high jump is down there at Croc. So that's not bad. So that's a more comfortable. That's a more comfortable Lower Norfair. Definitely. You have a lot of supers up on player 1 section. You're already down in Upper Norfair. I mean, I think that's the next go here. I think your seed is pretty much set here. If you're player 1, you're going to head down to Lower Norfair. You're going to clear that. Head up to Meridia. Head on up to Fantoon. You're going to call it a seed. I think that's pretty much it. And I think that Exact Science is probably going to follow in those footsteps. A little less comfy than player 1 is going to be, but still not terrible, especially since player 2 is going to have that plasma here. Nice wall jumping there from Exact Science. That is not an easy wall jump. All right, so there goes. Interesting Scoopula heading through this. This is called this room, the flooded something like that. A room you don't see much in these randos for sure. That wall jump on Exact Science. There you go. Oh, that was it. Okay, there comes the lava dive from Scupula. This will be a regular lava dive now with the high jump. Makes it a little bit easier, a little bit simpler. Oh, we gotta turn that gravity off though. Becky doing a speed one. She tried. Just gonna go with the regular one now. Gravity jump from Becky, excellent, and a jump from Scupula. Both excellent lava dives there. Nicely done. I mean, really, you're walking through this like I mentioned in the beginning that these seeds go fast, and this seed's going super fast because these runners are just executing all over the place. You know, the movement's fantastic, and they're making quick decisions, and it's just excellent movement all around. And I was kind of expecting that, seeing these two teams going up against each other and these players here. All right, so Exact Science heading on down to Lower Norfair, following along with White Mage Becky. Yeah, is that true? This is it's unfortunate, but you know what? It's something, you know, you got to do rec ship anyway. So that's what it is. Scoopy's going to GT. Yeah, Scoopula, I mean, that's the problem. Like, Scoopula has to go to GT because Scoopula, I mean, doesn't know where Player 2's Varia is, and Player 2's Varia could very well be at GT. So, yeah, fortunately, he's gotta go there. It's like Becky did too. I don't remember what was there. I didn't see what was there. But we know it's nothing that can really help. E-Tank, there you go. Now these in here are not majors for Scoopula, so there's nothing in here really that's going to be super helpful. I believe. He already has charge. Yeah, he might just kind of, you know, brain fart or whatever they say. Just kind of forget that those aren't majors in there. Because I don't know about Scoopula, but I have been playing a ton of full countdown, and I would have done that. I would have done that too. For sure. He realized quickly, right? He reset quickly once he realized, or once he saw what was in there, I guess. All right, here we go. So, Becky's gonna head on through Amphitheater. Does Becky check Fire Fleas before she goes down? Ridley? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think there's really anything necessary there for either runner. For her or her partner. Yeah, there she goes. So just straight down to Ridley there. And Scoopula is hanging in there, right behind. I missed where Becky got Spazer that Scoopula didn't. But, you know, that could make a difference. If they never find Plasma up there for player 1, it could be a difference. I guess Exact Science found something good. What did Exact Science find that she's not going to reset it out, I wonder? This is not an easy bomb jump. It's not a short bomb jump. I'm not sure what else they need either. Must be just ice or speed, I guess. Get through Meridia. Oh yeah, Sandpit. That's right. Becky went to Sandpit. And Scoopula did not. Count 2 check-in over there in the West Ocean Maze there. Not a major over there, so there's nothing really, nothing that you need over there currently. Yeah. I mean, CF Clip to Bawoon is something that, you know, I've done in practice, but in a race setting, that's like, you know, it's like the last resort. Like, if speed and ice are both in rec ship, then maybe I can see doing it in a race setting. But I mean, that's, yeah, it's stressful. And a lot of minor checks over there from Dyed ship. I agree. It could be it, right? Could be it. They could be expecting no charge. Player 2, so we're doing some extra minor checks. Nice fight by Becky. Textbook Ridley fight. Very excellent. Let's see if Becky checks this item. Yeah, I might as well. See what's over there. Still some good stuff that you can use for sure. There's ice for Exact Science. So there it is. So now I believe Exact Science is just going to go, go, go. I don't really think there's a reason to pick anything else unless it just happens to be in the way. I mean, player two's got full beam combo. Full beam combo. Very nice. And player one doesn't, but with the charge ice phaser plus 45 supers, you're not looking at too bad of a Mother Rain fight. All right, so we're getting up to Scupula's Ridley fight here. Nice speedball from Becky. And Exact Science head on down as well. All right, so Count left the wreck ship, not finding anything there really. Unfortunately, a little bit of a bust there. I think Count's going to go down now, though, and head up into Upper Norfair, I would say. I don't know. This is a tough call for Count. See, Count could go straight into Meridia. And, has gravity, has... it doesn't have ice. Doesn't have ice. So, yeah, I think that Upper Norfair is the play. I don't know. I don't remember where player 2 got ice. That's what does your time. Exactly. I don't remember player 2 got ice, but Count does not have it. So he doesn't really have a good way to get through Meridia, though. That's the thing. I don't know, man. If I'm Count and I don't find ice or speed, it's a nice little item there. Space jump for your partner. Player 2 ice was player 1 Ridley. That's right. It was. We just saw that. You are correct. You are correct. Yeah, so Count will get ice soon, which might bring him through Meridia. And again, it's not really a place to be, but that might be the call to make. If you pick up ice right as you're deciding where to go, maybe you go to Meridia. That's the call, probably, right? All right, here comes Exact Science's Ridley fight. And I missed Scupula's because I was looking at something else, but I'm sure it was excellent because Scupula has nearly full health. And I want to will Count Cranberry to head up to Upper Norfair. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Meridia is the right play for where Count is right now. But unfortunately, we know, that it's the wrong play, unfortunately. But you got to do what the seed tells you. You got to do what the logic tells you, and the logic's telling you to go to Meridia. All right, see, it's at Ridley for player 2, which is just an E-Tank. Nothing too exciting. And Count's going to do a bunch of checks here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason to think that Meridia is not the play, and it's perfectly logical. I mean, it's a good play. It's a good play. No complaints. I'm a turtle, just an E-Tank. Decides to get it anyway. And it's for the partner. Becky all the way practically to bot 1 already. Zipping through this seed here. Becky and Exact Science in go mode. I think the only thing that player 1 might want would be another beam. That plasma beam, maybe even a wave beam. I think they might take a wave beam as well. But got a lot of supers, 45 supers, 30 missiles. I mean, it's not too bad. Not too bad of a Mother Rain fight for sure. Again, Scupula probably thinking that player two's not going to get charged here. So I think Scupula's doing these quick minor checks just to give their partner a little bit more of a cushion there. A little bit more supers, which he just found a super there at Harubi Missiles. So that was convenient for sure. These gravity jumps from Count. And yeah, no checks there from Exact Science on the way out of Lower Norfair. She's just going straight back up, straight up to Meridia. That's it. Bit of a sink there on the top corner, top left, bottom right corner. Pretty interesting. Yeah, and I didn't even notice that. One power bomb pack. It's true. Nice to have a second, but Count has bombs and ice, so it's not not too big a deal if they only find that one power bomb pack. But it's nice to have that second for sure. Scopula flexing that space jump there. Do a gate glitch to get out of wave. Oh, thinks better of it. Possibly some speed strats here for Dragon, because I believe, no plasma, so no microwave. So we'll see some speed strats here. My favorite way to kill Dragon is the speed booster route. Not good at it, but it looks cool. It looks cool. Lower Norfair with one power bomb pack. Extra exciting and extra impossible. Speedless Speedway. Man, I missed it. First screens. I love Speedless Speedway. I missed it. Dang it. Didn't think about that. Nice. Nice blue suit. Turn into a spike suit. No. Scupula dude's still doing some checks here. Again, looking for Varia. Varia for player 2. Could be around here somewhere, Meanwhile, Becky is done. Got one more quick trip into Wreck Ship to kill that Fantoon, and then that's it. Like, you'll be done. Exact Science will be following pretty closely behind. Pretty close. Scupula farming up to full there for the supers. Not a bad idea. It's nice to have that full amount of supers there. And again, Scupula unfortunately has to check these things. Has to check Norfair Reserve. Has to check speed. Because they're looking for that Varia. There's a plasma for player 2, which I guess we knew was there already, but some of us just forgot. And some microwave action on Exact Science's screen there. Gotta love a good microwave worm. Alright, so Count has to... What? Oh, grapple kill. We can do a grapple kill. Go for the quick grapple here. Let's see. Nice quick grapple there from Count Cranberry. Because we already got the item in it. His whole screen went black. Scared me for a split second there. Nice kill from Count. That is a tough that's a tough quick kill to get right. So very nicely done. Okay, Scupula's heading out now. I'm assuming Scupula's gonna go and do Iridia now. Because I believe everything's been checked down here for Scupula. So there's nothing else to check. Am I wrong? I could have sworn Scupula went to Croc. Maybe I'm just mistaken there. And there goes Becky into Wreck Ship. Oh, you know where Scoopula might be going to get that miner at Croc Escape. That's probably what's going on here. On the way out, assuming player 2 doesn't find charge, could be a super. Maybe he already knows it's a super, so that's not a bad idea. Microwave shrimp down there on Exact Science's screen. Fantastic. Well, I think we kind of know what Croc's third law is going to do here. I think they're pretty much set here. Scoopula and Count, though, hard to say. Will Count do all these checks? Will Count do the plasma check? Will Count do the other checks up here in Meridia? We'll have to see. We'll have to find out. I think you kind of have to, right? I think in Count's perspective now, Count can either just skip these slow checks and do some fast checks down in Upper Norfair, or just kind of say all in and just clear this Meridia, see what's going on. Nice kill there from Becky on Fantoon. Very nicely done. Here's Scoopula up into Meridia, doing a Mama Turtle check. There's those high jumps. High jump for player 2 we were looking for there. Meanwhile, on Count, we're going to find, I believe this was something. I can't remember. Just an E-Tank. Just an E-Tank. Not what Count's looking for. But, again, he's got to look. That's the thing. All right, and Becky, meanwhile, done with Wreck Ship, done with this seed, and done in record time. I mean, I don't even know what, the fastest time for one of these randos is, but this has got to be up there. We're going to have pretty close to 50 minutes here by the time it's all said and done for Becky. Exact Science not too far behind as well. Oh, no very tweaks there. All right, so it looks like Count may be heading out. Down, possibly to Upper Norfair. Possibly just resetting, going back up into Meridia. See what he chooses to do here. And a little bit of a high five there from Croc's third law, even though they're not on the same seed, but still. All right, so Count's going to head down and probably pretty close to immediately here find what he's looking for down here at Ice Beam. That's good. If that Scoopula can kind of start to finish his seed, I suppose, a little bit. Nothing there in the sand pit there for Scoopula. About 40. Yeah, he did high jump first. I mean, that's just the way I usually do it because there's no heated rooms in there. I get it. He always does ice first. Well, the one time Counts decides not to do ice first. Fortunately, it's not the best call. I love it, man. We're 43 minutes in, and we are, in Torian on one screen, soon to be in another. These runners are putting on a fantastic show for you. Don't forget to give them a follow. They're putting on a great show, and they deserve your follow. I didn't mention at the beginning, but thanks to our trackers as well. Got 2 trackers here tonight, Jestro Zooks and Shala Shaska. They're both doing excellent work in the background here for me, who's just sitting here talking, where meanwhile those two are doing the actual work and and letting me know what to talk about. So please give them a follow as well. They're doing an excellent work behind the scenes. So thank you very much. All right, dead bot wound there from Scupula. And Count has his Varia suit. Very disappointing getting to that ice hell run and finding Varia there after you've done so much else. No, you play the seed. You play the seed that it gives you, for sure. Speaking of charge, Count now has his charge, which, in my opinion, puts both sided chip officially in go mode. They are ready to go, go, go. Actually, Count has to go all the way down to basically the opposite end of Torian to finish this seed. But I'm sure he'll do it very quickly. Right. Well, no surprises here in Torian. A nice Zeb skip there from Becky. And plenty of ammo. No need to refill or anything like that, but plenty of ammo to break this thing. And it's going to be a long Mother Brain fight, but I mean, Becky knows that Exact Science is, a couple, 3 minutes behind where Becky is. So there's really no need to kind of hurry things up, hurry things along. Because, obviously it's the last runner finishes, not the first runner. That's their time. So, while getting a fight from Scupula here, super missile kill on Dragon. One of my go-to ways to kill Dragon because I'm not good at the other ways. So there you go. And I don't know how many hits this is here on Mother Brain, but I feel like it's like 100 or so without the missiles. Could be wrong on that. I forget exactly what the numbers are. But it's not a quick fight, that's for sure. 60. All right, I was close. Off by 40. Scupula tilt checking majors. Possibly looking for that plasma, because, it'd be nice to have that charge plasma. So, I mean, it makes sense, it was right there. It's just one door. Well, I guess 2 door transitions there. See if plasma's there. There you go. Becky getting the catch-up beam. She's almost done there with Mother Brain. And that's true. Yeah, good point. Good point there. Scupula has a lot of time to check for plasma. So, makes sense. Not sure if they can see. I guess they can see. So, like, Scupula and Count will be able to see when Becky finishes. I think. So they'll kind of know, where they're at, I suppose. So they won't know where Exact Science is at, but they'll know when Becky finishes, which might turn into a little bit of a strategy there as well. We'll see what they do. Scupula heading the favorite highway of our friends here, the Forgotten Highway. We get up to Wreck Ship because why not? This is the first race. This is the first race between Died at Ship and Croc's Third Law. They will do one more race, I believe, tomorrow. I want to say, I think in the evening time, something like that. I think everybody does 2. So for week 1 here, all the teams are doing 2 races. Win or lose, whatever. If you tie, you take one of each. Doesn't matter. You're just doing 2 races. And very interesting, for sure. All right. Yeah, 5:10. Thank you. So about 5:10 tomorrow is where we'll have this second race at. And Should be a good one. I mean, this was an excellent race. I mean, just really one unfortunate decision, and that's really the difference here. I mean, that's really all it is. And some routing differences and some checks and stuff, but there's not a whole lot different other than that. That one decision to look for Varia elsewhere than where you should have looked for it. That's it. Other than that, great run. I mean, even finish here when count does finish, it's gonna be an excellent time, like a ridiculously excellent time. So there's nothing wrong about the way count did this seed. Excellent Ridley fight, nicely done. All right, so with full beam down there for Exact Science, I believe this is a 20-shot Mother Brain fight, which will go by very quick. Becky's escape going very smoothly. Scupula checking spooky missiles over here. Again, he's going to finish first, probably in his team. So, there's no reason to give yourself a little bit more comfort. Check some items, see what you can find. Almost done there for Exact Science. And looks like Becky has done here with a race time of... let me look that up for you here real quick. Becky has finished with a time of 50 minutes and 57 seconds. Very nicely done. That was a jet seed for Becky. That was just everything handed to her there. That was fantastic. Exact Science will be right behind here in just a couple minutes. Wow, we got another boss fight over here on Scupula's side. Taking down Fantoon. Fantoon's a tough boss. People always say that Ridley's the toughest boss, but I mean, in my opinion, it's Fantoon. It's not an easy boss to do well. Learn, Meanwhile, Count is done with his bosses. He's going to head back up to the tutorial, finish up this seed as well. See these key hunters, two of them in the same section there. I'm not sure how that happened. I don't think I've seen that before. That was interesting. Hill hunters? Key hunters? I forget what they're called. Either way, excellent fight from Fantoon there. Fantoon is down. Mother Brain is down. Two dead bosses at nearly the same time. And they will both be making their escape. One escape from Wreck Ship and one escape from Torian. Yeah, it must be because in that, there's a room in here in Kraid's Lair. If you jump through, the enemies are in a different position. So it must be something like that. If you come into the room in the correct way or something, it messes up the enemy's positioning or something. I've seen it a couple times too. It's interesting. Alright, heading on out. The Leodox room. Exact Science. Pretty close here. No speed, so we'll be doing it the vanilla way. Wall climbing and such. But that's okay. Scupula's heading out now. The count can go up pretty easily through Meridia. So we'll be able to catch pretty close to Scupula. Not going to be too far behind. And they'll both be able to finish this with a reasonable time here. Let's get the space jump up. We'll be good to go. Meanwhile, Exact Science finishing her part with an official time here. Facetime.gg of 54 minutes and 38 seconds. So a difference of just about 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes here between the team Croc's third law. Excellent work. Those are a very fast seed, and they handled it beautifully. Nicely done. I think we're going to get, looks like Becky's going to come in here for an interview. And Exact Science. Looks like they're both going to come in here. And we'll talk about it, see how they felt about this seed. It was definitely one of the quicker ones I've seen, but we'll see how they feel about it. Becky, Exact Science, welcome. GG's. You guys, you both had a great run. Well, how'd you feel about that run?
I feel really, really good about it.
Yeah, I feel very good about it too. And first and foremost, GG's to Scupule and Count Cranberry.
It was definitely a quick seed, right? For both of you, really, it was a quick seed. The suits were right there for you. I mean, everything was kind of where you needed it on the way where you were going, right?
Yeah, I felt like we just made the correct decision at every point. I don't know, just really lucky.
Agreed.
Yeah. Becky's gut feelings were very, very much on point tonight.
Definitely.
She was going down to, like, we had gotten her most of the stuff she would need to get to Lower Norfair pretty quickly.
Yep.
Like, it's screw attack and like both suits and like all kinds of stuff. So like we would think she would go down, and then she got this feeling while she was going down Red Tower that she should just pop up and check Mama Turtle because she had the items to do it.
Right. I saw that. I was wondering where she was going because I'd say you got Lower Norfair stuff, but it was a good call. It was, yeah.
Yeah. I think I've got I've got a feeling, and yeah, I was very, very happy that that feeling ended up being my high jump boots.
Right. Yeah, and how about those suits for Becky there? Old suits under charge beam. I don't think I've seen that one before. That was fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's really the one problem with that Count Died at Ship was dealing with was that Count not check ice beam, and so Count did not find Varia. So I mean, he didn't go down. It's not like he skipped it. He picked a different route to go, and so they spent a long time looking for Varia there, which is one reason why they're a little bit behind. But yeah, just excellent routing for Multius.
I mean, honestly, that was a like the fact that I got Varia there was a bit of a fluke. It's like my plan once Becky got me Spring Ball was to kill Kraid and then go back up and check X-Ray on the way, and like go to the ship and then back down to Lower Norfair and then up through Meridia to the end of the game. And then I like hit down on the elevator trying to crouch to missile the blocks into warehouse.
Right.
It's like, while I'm down here, I'm like, it would be foolish of me not to check like ice and high jump while I'm here, and it really paid off. And then I got enough stuff that I was like, okay, I'm good to go to Lower Norfair now. And then I just went down and kind of followed Becky in doing the GT Classic kind of route, which I feel like is always if you can do the GT Classic routing in like vanilla area major minor, like that tends to be the most optimal because you just go all the way down immediately, and then the rest of the game you're just going up.
Right. Oh, it was excellent. We're gonna try to get I think we're gonna try to get Count in here even before they finish because they are on a delay, a 10-minute delay here. I think he needs an invite, so we'll try to get him in here. But yeah, in the meantime, I don't know. This was definitely a fast seed for sure, And I gotta say, I'm super impressed with both of you, and the way you moved around. Like, it's very impressive seeing you both. Movement that you put on for us, the show that you put on, it was very excellent. So I was impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try to be good at the game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the whole time Becky was talking in our voice call about like how good she felt movement, and
Yeah.
I felt okay about mine. I guess looking at my time, I should feel a little bit better than maybe I did.
Right.
But yeah, I guess we did kind of end up morbing a little bit.
I'm sorry, did you say Morbine?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic.
I don't know, Jestro or Charlotte, can you see if you can invite them without making them done for Count and Scupula? I don't know how to do that, so maybe one of you two does. But anyway. So what do you got? You got a next round tomorrow, I think, at 5 o'clock or so is when the next one's going to be. Are you both racing again, or is someone else
I am.
subbing
Me
in?
and Tornado.
Okay, Tornado's going to sub in. So it should be an interesting one. How do you like these settings, major minor? I don't know about you, but I haven't played a lot of major minor lately, so.
Yeah,
It's good. It lets us go quick. We don't have to check every little thing.
Yeah.
Right.
We're both vanilla runners in some capacity as well, so we do really enjoy going fast.
Yeah.
Um,
For me, major minor is always like that's the one I started with, the randomizer. So it's nice to kind of see it occasionally. But yeah, I'm kind of down with the full countdown. The full is nice, and then the countdown is nice as well. But it's nice to see a major minor. I gotta say.
Yeah, I agree. Like in Chuzo, like I feel like everybody was like, especially at the beginning of the tournament, was like super burnt out on Major Minor, especially because it was kind of like a beginner tournament, right? And so
Right.
like a lot of people, that's what they'd probably played more because they were more comfy with it.
Right.
And then towards the end, people started playing Major Minor, but like that kind of burnt me out a bit on Full Countdown and made me really appreciate Major Minor a
Yeah.
lot more because it does, I feel like, often lead to like kind of more interesting divergent routing choices. It's like there's more chances for like you and your opponent to take two different paths that both still end up with you and Turian at the same time, a lot more than Full Countdown, where it's much easier to just fully abandon an area once you've found
Right.
all.
Once you got that 0, you
Yeah,
can go. Yeah. I don't know what Scupula's doing on stream here. Perhaps we can get a bid for an interview. You can let us know. But he's got enough ammo. He's got enough health. Trying to go back. Oh, I see. So you're just trying to go back through this app and see what's going on here. Is that possible? I don't even know.
I don't believe it is, because the game checks collision left to right, which is why you can green gate glitch. Green gates where the buttons are the left side, but not when it's on the right side without a special setup.
Gotcha.
So if I had to guess, but you'd have to ask Snick or something.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's tried it.
Is nobody in chat? Nobody probably knows that.
Oh, I don't know. I can't imagine it's not useful. I don't know. I can't imagine a use for it. Unless you run out of missiles and
unsoft blocking yourself. I feel like it would have been found just as a way of like, because it's a way of unsoft locking yourself if you don't have the ammo for Mother Brain 1.
Well, it looks like Count's gonna finish here in a minute, and it looks like Scupula is gonna hit that forfeit button, so we can get them in here for an interview. and see their perspective on this.
Thank you for commentating.
Oh, no problem. I had a blast. It was a fun one to commentate. Yeah, here we go. We're Scrupulous here. Counts here. Welcome. How did you feel about this seed?
Pretty good. We were running a lot of practice, and all of the same stuff came up. So, well, why change it?
Right.
But I got in here right about after we got done 10 minutes ago and heard what you said. So, GG's both of you.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
It's like you hit the stuff, and that's how you do rando. So.
Yeah. We were talking like there was just one decision to not go to Upper Norfair up on Count's side. And we were saying like it's not the wrong decision. It was just you know what I'm saying? That wasn't a bad decision. It was just that was the decision. And unfortunately that's what put you behind on this one.
So where did you go instead?
So we checked Gauntlet early, and so I couldn't get my gravity suit back out. I was hoping when I saw it, I was like, oh gosh, I hope this is Scrupulous gravity suit. So I knew that was there. So I went down. I was like, I'm not super comfortable fighting Phantom with like one E-tank and no defense. So I was like, I did crate, and I was like, I don't think I do business center. I think I just go back, get gravity, and then kind of do a top to bottom clear. And that's pretty slow. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, which is kind of a little odd considering Phantom first is the fastest route, but then again, you're like starting at the very top rather than starting at grade.
Yeah,
I guess.
Did the full wrecked ship clear? Cleared a lot of Meridia. Didn't do Shack Tool or Plasma, but by the time I got to ice, I was just like, okay, this could be okay if it took you guys a long time to find gravity suit, but that wasn't the case clearly.
Right. If they would have skipped Gauntlet, that would have been something good for you, because they would have never been up. It would have been a while till they got back up to Gauntlet.
Yeah, I think we kind of expect most people know, with the way multi-world works, is just something you go check as long as you can get to it. But I'm looking here at the tracker, and it looks like it's pretty much just that. And I mean, like I said, when we were practicing, we have this debate all the time. In fact, I even debated going up because I'm like, what if the stuff is just up there, But
right.
you can play the numbers, but rando gonna rando essentially.
Exactly.
And it looks like exactly at least to do Croc because you have the high jump. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. So no, my Becky was the one playing the same seat as you.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Up top. Forgot. Yeah, that's right. Well, okay, but so exactly you would not have done Croc then.
Yeah.
Probably.
No,
yeah.
I skipped Croc. I always do when given a chance. I still have never forgiven him, and I will take any chance to kill him if I need to, but it's just slow. But I love it in Hundo.
Yeah, if it was the gate access instead of speed, I would have done it after Ridley for sure, if at all. But speed, so just walk down.
Quick access there, yeah.
I mean, even not accounting for routing, you guys must just been blazing. That's a great time for this seed.
Their movement was excellent. They were going very fast. That is true.
I really want to know where me and Count's speed booster was, because it is in neither set of credits.
It's in neither set? You've seen both sets?
Good question. Yeah, Total's thing doesn't do it the same way. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I'll have to maybe go back through the seed again and see if I can find it, because I don't know if I can even do that when it's not connected, but yeah, where was it?
All kind of bad stuff. My top of the wreck ship could be Plasma Shack, could be.
Yeah. Well, I think if you load your last save, depending on where you saved, you should have most of the equipment you'd need to check the other locations. I'd hope.
That's true.
Yeah, I think my last save was in Lower Norfair, so I'm not missing much, if anything. I guess I'd probably be missing Space Jump, but oh well.
Just out of curiosity, I'm staring at it now. Becky, you picked up the Spazer on the way out, just for some offense, I'm guessing.
That
Spacer was my first beam, I think.
no,
Is
my
that the one
Spazer
in the
was.
sand pit?
Yours was.
It was in a sandpit reserve. Because I thought about it and like thinking, well, we got to get moving. But
Oh yeah, you got.
Oh yeah. I before doing Kraid, I went through Meridia to check Mama Turtle, and then I went to the reserve tank, and then I went down and killed Kraid.
oh,
And that's
okay.
what I picked up Spacer. It was a really weird routing that paid off.
Yeah, I mean, here it did. I've done that before. I mean, just a lot of people know this, but I come from SMZ3, so a lot of times you have that choice like we did here, and going up typically doesn't work. And so, yeah, we just got into the habit of doing Kraid first. But, you know, I would have been okay. It's just that, you know, I knew he was kind of was getting done, and I'm like, well, let's try this while we're here. Since y'all were already done.
So exactly, when did you get your gravity suit?
When did I get my gravity suit?
You stopped at 235 missiles on the way up, and so you had 10 power bombs when you checked Gauntlet.
Yes, yeah. So I was still
Oh.
at that point. Becky did not have power bombs, and so I was like, I'm gonna check these miners on the way because if we miss your first pack of power bombs, that's gonna suck. And yeah, then I ended up with 10 power bombs and went all the way through Gauntlet and could just started the Bryn loop there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought about doing 230 and I thought I'll check BT. Maybe it's got like screw or speed attack so that, you know, Scupula can get, you know, through those blocks and into Green Bryn, because you'll find power bombs in Green Bryn, you know, 9 times out of 10.
Mhm.
So I didn't have that extra pack, so I had to come back for it. Gotcha.
Oh, I did. Did you check? Oh no, I did check Catacombs. Okay, I was just like thinking that maybe I had skipped it because I was out of power bombs going down or I had one going down the Green Bryn elevator that I used to clear out the back of reserve.
Mhm.
And was like, I have no power bombs, and tried to farm the Zeb in early supers, totally forgetting about the fire fleas for a minute. I had a couple of moments like that at the beginning of the game. Like, I sat in Morph Ball in front of Bomb Chorizo for a couple of seconds. So
I saw that, yeah.
hope you all enjoy that on the rewatch, because
Just giving a little respect to BT. Little respect.
boy, I felt foolish. But like, I almost feel like an inconsequential, like silly mistake like that early in a seed can like help you. That kind of like makes you laugh, breaks the nerves. Like, that was definitely real nervy at the very start, and like messed up both Parlor and Climb and Pits, and just like the entire like very early game was a disaster. And then I got there, it's like, there are not Varia tweaks on this time, exact. You don't need to fight Bomb Teresa.
Well, yeah,
Man.
I think you guys, I miss Varia tweaks. I do. I think that it's weird not having them, so I can see how that would affect you. But I didn't notice any weird movements, so I think it looked good. Well, any other last thoughts here before we wrap this thing up?
Of course, thank you, Liz. Thank you, Jestro, for putting us on. It's a good time.
Shauska too, tracking for you. I don't know if Jestro could have done it himself, so Shauska jumped in there.
Yeah, I noticed that at the last minute. I was going to be like, dude, you're in for it.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's tough being the single commentary. I can't imagine being a single tracker doing 4 of these. That's something, man.
2
Like,
eyes, 4 screens, and no fanfare. Oof.
Right.
It was the very first tracking job I did was actually 2 years ago in this league, and couldn't find a second one, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough doing single tracking for a 1-on-1 or for a 1v1.
Yeah, it can be. Well, your next race is tomorrow. You're not doing it tonight. A little too late for all you think, or?
I'm laying down the torch on multi-world. I'm letting our teammate Idle pick it up.
All right.
So you'll have Idle and Scupula.
I think Idle
tomorrow.
subbing in for you, and I think Tornado subbing in for Exact Science. Is
Yep,
that right?
that is,
All
that is correct.
So two
Yeah,
new runners jumping in tomorrow, I believe at 5 o'clock. Will be the second race for this one.
Yeah,
And
I'm excited for that, to watch that one and cheer on Becky and Thor. That's gonna be a real fun match, I think.
Definitely.
Yep,
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah,
So
Idle knows some goofy tech.
He does at that.
Yes.
It was great racing both of you. Despite it being a loss, I feel like it was a good way to kick off the Rando League for us. This is my first Rando League, so I'm having a lot of fun. And again, echo what Scupula said. Lies and Gasoline, Jestro, Shala, thank you so much.
Yep. Yeah, thanks everybody. And yeah, it was great racing both of you. And if every match for the rest of Rando League I have like half as much fun as I had tonight, like that'll be a big win. This is my first one too, so really excited to see where the rest of it goes.
Nice.
Yeah, I know last time I was just getting into Rando, so I did do the crew, but I'm only thinking to myself, okay, I have no business in this thing, and 2 years later, I got picked up, I'm brought in here, so while I have the moment, thanks to Count and Idle for grabbing me. This is a good time. It really is. So
nice. Thank you. Any other last thoughts? We wrap this up.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow then, huh? Thanks for racing, everybody. Give these runners a follow if you can. We'll put the addresses there in the chat again. Give our trackers a follow as well. They've done a great job for us tonight. We'll get to game 2 tomorrow, so about 5 o'clock. Up on the schedule here for the rest of this week, for the weekend here. Let's see, tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. Eastern, we have French Force versus Vile Plume, so that should be an interesting race at 6 a.m. Eastern time. Maybe morning for you, maybe not. And then Friday evening, looks like we have 3 races all set up with channels right now. We got one going on at 5:10 Eastern, 6:40 Eastern, and 7:40 Eastern. So lots of rando action coming your way tomorrow, Saturday as well. So definitely come in and join us. Thanks again for watching. Thanks to Jestro for tracking. Thanks to Shala for tracking. Thanks to our runners for running, giving us a good show. I'm Lies. I've been your commentator here tonight. And we will see you next mission.